Good morning, great to have your company again. Today I'm doing something a bit different. I'm doing a review on a first aid kit. Now that I'm starting to do a little bit of bushwalking and going out bush, doing some filming, camera work, whatever, I thought it was a good idea to have in my backpack a first aid kit. So I did started to do a bit of research on the internet, found Dr. Google of course, and found that there's a myriad of first aid kits out there, a myriad of different opinions of what is and what isn't a good first aid kit. So in the end I made my own decision. Now I am disclosing I am not an expert on first aid kits. I'm a novice walker, I'm just learning. I do have a basic understanding of first aid. I am not sponsored by the company who makes this first aid kit. I purchased this first aid kit myself. They don't even know I'm doing this. This is just something I want to do. So this is the first aid kit that I got. It's from a company called Survival Emergency Solutions, called the Handy First Aid Kit. I got it through eBay and the cost $39 as of 2018. So if you're watching this in a couple of years time, the price is probably going to be different. So I like it for a whole heap of reasons. As I said, there's probably better out there, there's probably worse. You can probably make your own first aid kit, but for a basic first aid kit that I wanted, this to me made the mark. If we have a look at the outside here, you've got a colour coding system: trauma, hygiene, information, utilities. That becomes more apparent when we're inside the bag. The casing itself is made from 600D Oxford polyester. It's moisture resistant and can be wiped down with disinfectant. Excellent. You can attach it to your belt, a little hook for hanging it and a little handle. If you've got it in your backpack, you can pull it out real quick. Back here we have a Cpr chart, quick and easy to get to. Tells you the basics, check for danger, the normal stuff. But on the other side is the child baby CPR. It is slightly different, so it's good to have a reference, especially under a bit of a stressful situation. The other thing I like is the toggles on the zips. When you're under a bit of stress, your fine motor skills in your fingers disappears. So having these toggles on there just allow you to grab it and open it easy. It's not complicated. So let's get to the nitty-gritty inside. So when you open it up, this is where the colour coding on the outside here that we had here now becomes apparent. Red is all your emergency gear, blue is all your hygiene, we have black up the top here, don't worry, I'll take it all out shortly, which is all your utilities, and at the back there is green for information. Nearly all of the first aid kits that I looked at all had compression bandages in the kit, and I must admit I was very pleased when I got this kit and saw that it didn't have compression bandages, but it had this, the pressure bandage. You might say, well, why? Well, out where I am, there's snakes, and this here, this pressure bandage is also a snake bandage. You can tell that. See these little green rectangles? Those of you that don't know, I haven't seen one of these. These are excellent because you've got to put a compression bandage on, which is pretty tight for a snake bite. But it's always hard to judge how tight do you do it. Well, with this bandage, it's easy. You merely press it on till the rectangle becomes a square. When that rectangle is a square, you have the right tension on the bandage. Now I said it's a snake bandage. It's not. It's for holding. You can hold dressings on, sprains, venomous snakes, funnel web spiders. It's for all of that. So it's a more of a universal bandage rather than just a compression bandage, which you can use for snake bites. But I just like this one because when you're under stress, just that little bit of assistance of that going to a square is helping you know that that is the right pressure. So I was very, very happy when I opened this kit up and that bandage was in there. Just tuck it back in there. So what else have we got in here? Well, we got wound closures. It's only the basics, don't forget. This is not a major trauma kit. This is just a basic first aid kit that you can use, throw into a backpack when you're doing a day hike, carry it with you in the car, but it's not a major trauma. Sure, with this and some other stuff you can pretty well address a major hemorrhage, but you're not going to fix a broken leg, broken arm. You're not going to do that. This is just basic, so just bear that in mind with this kit. So you've got some wound closure gear, some cotton gauze swabs, a triangular bandage. It's good enough for what you want to do. Probably if you're doing some hiking and you're going to go away, you might want to get a better one that you can do more with, a bit thicker, proper material one. I would imagine that this is just an emergency one, so you might want to look at changing that over. In the back here you got the green, which is the information. So here we have first aid booklet, tells you all the information, how to deal with things. Everything that's in the kit is explained in the book. Okay. Pencil, making notes, very important, so you can record what you've done. Over this side here we've got some irrigation stuff for your eyes, some saline water, sterile, washing objects out the eye, cleaning wounds up. You just got to make sure that you keep, at least once a year, just go through your kit and check the expiry date of all the gear that's in here. As I said, on the front of here it has a restocking code that you can photograph or whatever. I'm not sure, I'm not highly tech, but you can do. Or there's a website address you can go to and you can order all the gear that's in this kit here. Little CPR kit here. First thing it's got is, again, it's got what you've got to do for children as well. Has some nitrile gloves, and it has a face mask, and it did have, but I've probably put it in the wrong place, it has a skin cleaning one. I'll put that back in when I do it, just to wipe around the face of the person. But I would be using one of these. Just open, I'm not going to open it up, just opens up. It's got a little one-way valve in it, and you put it over the face, valve in the mouth, so you can do mouth to mouth while you're doing, someone is doing the compressions. If one thing I would say, if you want to learn some first aid, I reckon everybody should learn CPR, so just keep that. So we got that. Got some more nitrile gloves over here, some safety pins, some cutting shears so you can cut clothing away quickly, get to the wound, splinter probes, tweezers. It's got everything in it really. So the tweezers, and they really meet up quite nicely. normal Band-Aids and some tape. Now I'm probably going to change this out to some of the tape that the hikers use. I can't remember the name of it offhand. It's a German tape, good for blisters. It's a stronger tape, so I'm probably going to change this out for that. So there you go. And safety pins. So that's basically it. As I said, it's my choice of a first aid kit. It's got everything in it. It's compact. I love the fact that it's all in a little unit. As I said, I'm going to add some stuff to it. But for a basic first aid kit that you can just throw into a little bag on your back if you're doing a day hike or going out for the day and going away from your car and you don't have a first aid kit with you that you can take, I think this is great. I'm going to put a link down below to the company that I got this from, so if you want to go, as I said, I'm getting nothing from it. They haven't asked me to do this. This is just something I've done on my own back because I'm very impressed with it. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you've just come to this channel. I try to do some things different, and tell your friends, see if I can get some more subscribers, would be nice. But hey, as long as you enjoy it, get something out of it. As I said, this is all my own personal opinion. So until next time, stay safe, enjoy your travels, and be happy. Bye.